Simon, yourself, assessment day?
Mine was pretty similar to your guys. A couple of differences. The first one being they were a bit mean. They made us come up with an innovation, and then you had to draw it all up on a A3 sheet, but you couldn't present your own ideas. You had to present someone else's. So you could, if you were really harsh, just slate someone else's idea. But then you'd look like a bit of an idiot. So it was quite hard getting a fine balance between presentation skills and being the best one. But that was quite interesting. Never done that before. Did you guys have to do like a group thing? You know those stories you get and you have to list which one's most important, or someone came up with
story that's most important? You don't mean stories, don't you mean like... No, I'm sure he means like those list of... Like, you know, those desert island things and you get a list of items.
It was a story. I think my manager made it up.
But you've got to put it in order?
Someone murdered someone, and then there was a big story before it, and then you had to put in order who's most responsible.
So what were you... Was this at 3M, or were you solving a interviewing case? For G6Q? Yeah. Did you get called up for jury duty?
It's like Cluedo.
Playing Cluedo, yeah. So give us an example, because this could be a fun game to play. Yeah. So let's see if we get the job.
I wish I had this at my assessment centre.
All right, come on. So let's go. Give us a story. Me and James will rate.
Come on with the story now.
Oh, come on.
Who was it, basically? Let me guess, Professor Plant.
It wasn't.
No, Colonel Mustard.
No, you don't work out who's responsible, because you know...
Everyone's responsible, but who's most responsible?
Reverend Green?
Yeah, because she cheated on her husband.
Oh, Scarlett. Scarlett, again, up to old tricks.
Yeah.
But her husband was never there because he was at work or something like that.
Peacock.
And there was a crazy man at a river.
He's worried me already, the crazy man at the river. What?
The crazy man at the river wouldn't let her pass the river unless she paid him.
Oh, so that was the cheating part?
Yeah.
He's that sort of crazy man.
So
She had no money on her?
She had no money.
Why did she need to get across the river?
Because she would have lived for some weird reason.
This was clearly a botch job on there. What should we do in our assessment centre?
I think this was your manager's first assessment centre.
I think I got it. Her husband was never there.
Yeah.
So she was running to her adulterer house. To get there, she had to run across the river. And there was a crazy man. Wait. There's a crazy man at the river.
Okay.
Her husband was never there because he was always working.
Okay, yeah.
A bit like me. And she was running off to her lover's house. I don't know what she was doing there.
Well, this isn't great.
Watching some TV or something.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling it nowadays.
To get there, she had to go across the river past a crazy man. Maybe a killer. I don't know. He killed her.
What? Sorry?
What an anticlimax that was.
I don't understand it.
I thought
the rest is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Basically, I didn't have to know that.
Right, he kills her, but then you have to list who's most responsible.
Him! He killed her!
But he's crazy. So it's not his fault, is it?
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry, yeah, that was stand-up in cool. Why did you do it? I'm mental.
You do right if you're... Get out of here.
I put the crazy man first, but then where did you put the other two?
Huh?
Who are the other two?
The lover and...
Also, surely there's a river, there's a bridge somewhere.
The bridge was guarded by the crazy man.
Guarded?
Yeah.
Well, she's got a sword and shield now.
Gandalf, you shall not pass!
Yeah. This honestly happened in my...
I very much doubt it was anything like that.
I promise.
Yeah, I reckon you've forgotten a few of the details, mate.
There was a few more people involved in the story, but... honestly, there was a crazy man guarding a bridge.
And when she tried to cross, he killed her?
Yes.
This sounds like a game. Like, did he
it does.
set you up on a PC game?
Yeah. And who's most responsible? The crazy man.
The crazy man, but then who after?
What, out of the other two?
Yeah.
Was her fault,
yeah, it's hers and
also,
it's not really his.
Shall I try and get past this crazy person?
Or shall I just
I'll just go back to my empty house.
I'll come round tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll come round when you've gone.
That wasn't an option.
It wasn't an option.
No, it wasn't an option.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. I'll let the listeners...
That's gone on for absolutely ages.
That's gone on for ages.
And all it came down to was she was killed in the end anyway.
Yeah, by a crazy man. The rest was irrelevant.
But yeah, that was the group work, and that was
that was a group project.
That was quite interesting.
So you had to do that in groups?
Yeah. It's pretty much like that desert thing, if you were stranded on a desert.
No, it's nothing like that.
There was more factors.
That's like there's certain items like
water,
I know. But which is most important to have on a desert? Not whose fault was it the woman got killed by a crazy man?
Also, can I just ask?
Yes.
What on earth did they get from that?
Yeah. Well, they're sitting there, because in my notes, sitting there making notes.
Yeah. It always comes for the crazy person. He's
It
out.
seems like some kind of joke.
It was slightly.
It's basically
Mate,
it's
it's
this manager clearly committing adultery, and he's just trying to justify it. That's not my fault. That's just crazy.
You've got to think about the other people involved. Yeah.
It's the same format as the desert island thing. You know, people are talking about where stuff goes in the list, and then the group work, the presentation stuff, that was pretty difficult. The interview was really different, but I think that's only because my proper manager was away, so I had it with a different manager. It was half an hour, but it wasn't.
So wait, the guy that it was a stand-in manager who come up with that game. Was
that explains it.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
that explains everything.
He'd just been playing World of Warcraft, and then he got the call. You're doing an assessment centre tomorrow.
Oh no!
Phone down.
Right, carry on. Sorry.
It was different.
No, you're right. It was.
It was
It
different.
was entertaining. The interview. I got.
What do they get you to do? Bungee jump from the side of the building
with no rope.
Whose fault was it? Who's most responsible?
Was it you? Or you didn't jump, you idiot?
He's not really asking. He's
the one who says no gets the job.
The interview was really different. I didn't get asked any technical questions, which was a bit odd. I got asked stuff like, if we sent you to a exhibition or something, and we asked you to spy on another company, would you do it? It was funny because the person I was going with from my uni, because I came up with him for a lift, he said yes, he'd do anything for the company. Whereas I said no, because obviously you've got so many laws against it. And he said to me, that's the right answer. And I can imagine a lot of people just saying yes.
Well, because they're trying to suck up, say that, we would do this for the company. Also, can I just add, so firstly, adultery, and then secondly, now you're talking about murder, now you're talking about basically espionage. What else did you have to do? Did you have to do a presentation on...
What did you present?
Yeah.
Kung Fu! That was a joke.
That was a joke, yeah.
What did you do on karate?
No, we had the presentation, we had to come up with they gave us a specification, we had to come up with a design for it.
Oh, something like mass fraud.
Yeah. So the final part, you had to do a presentation. So that part made sense.
That was the bit where you present everyone else's ideas.
Okay.
That was pretty difficult. But,
so that was the only normal part of the day. I assume your manager, the actual manager, would come back at that point and goes, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with engineering.
I did have to have another interview with my actual manager. But that went fine.
Right, and with that, we've come to the end of our first podcast. Thank you very much for listening. From me, James, Daniel, and Simon.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.